Bliss everyone, welcome to another live weekly reading. Rissa Vibes here, aka Readings by Rissa. So excited to connect with you as always. Let me turn this down a little bit. We've got the tones going, all the good vibes being felt here as you all join, connecting with me here on this beautiful YouTube channel, this Web of Light community that we have created to tap into the energy of each week. This week being August 4th to August 11th. We are in a new month. We were just in July and we have transitioned into August, the month of August. Bliss to all my vibers, all my luminaries out there. Thank you for joining me. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Make sure you like and comment as you listen to the reading, letting me know what you are resonating with as you do. My pup is at the bottom here messing around with my tripod, so give me a second. All right. Go on, Gio. Everybody say hi to Gio. He likes to be seen and heard. So, welcome to a new week. Let's first review last week as you all get settled in and comfy, connected here together as we review this week. And then we'll move into some amazing spirit messages, astrology, numerology, and cards for this week coming up. Go ahead and let me know who's here. Let me know where you're from. Let's tap into the expansion of this Web of Light community that we have created, knowing that there are so many people connected here that are watching right now live and that will be watching later on the replay. So super fun to just know where everybody is from and where they're tuning in from. So fun. And as we review, let's go ahead and discuss some of last week's cards. Last week's cards started off in the beginning of the week with memories, encouraging us to reflect on our positive memories, acknowledging the healing that we have done this last month in July with forgiveness, awareness of ourself, wisdom, and heightened spiritual consciousness, allowing us to really favor the bright and beautiful memories that we've had and to hone in on the energetic drawing forth of new memories to be made in our present experience and future. The middle of the week encouraged us to have serenity, to find peace, to find bliss, to find a sense of retreat and calm energy. It was beautiful. I got to travel to Florida. Shout out to my lovely vibers, Leslie, Stefan. I saw Susan out there, Tati. We got a chance to call Masa over the phone. We missed on Jessie. We had her energy there too. Lots of beautiful vibers I got to connect with from our Web of Light community that we've built here out in Florida. We gathered in Jupiter, Florida last week and had a wonderful time. Such a bright energy. Shout out to Homie as well, our beautiful little pup that we got to connect with. And so much beautiful energy there. And so that was a really nice retreat that I was able to get to find some serenity as well. Hopefully you all were able to find your own version of retreat, relaxation, and peace in your own life also, whether it was traveling to a new place or just traveling to a new state of consciousness within yourself, a new essence of peace, allowing yourself to surround yourself with others who bring you peace as well, and just making peace a priority in your life in the middle of the week last week. And then the end of last week, which is where we're at now in this weekend, we are focusing on self-acceptance, feeling into our essence of truth, our essence of feeling into all layers of ourself, accepting us in every form, allowing ourselves to accept our emotional body, our physical body, our mental body, our spiritual body, and accept our environment in which we navigate all of those bodies within. So really finding that sense of self-acceptance is where we are jumping off from right now, feeling a ton of excitement and encouragement and abundance moving into this week. I cannot wait to get into this week. We've got tons of energy to go into, but first let's see who's here. Let's say hi to our beautiful soul tribe. Hello, Carmole. We've got hello, Rissa from her. Hello. We've got Hedwig here. And Hedwig says hi to Gio. Hi, Gio. Andrea Johnson's here. Hi to all watching from the art fair today. How exciting. Congrats on your art fair. We are sending you lots of love, abundance, and fun at that art fair. Linda Lacey is here. Compassion and love to you all, she says, and she's here from Seattle. Simple Goddess is here from North Carolina. Andrea's from Minneapolis. We've got Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Marty Mallet, hopefully I said it right, and so much energy. Carmela is here from California, but she's in Texas today. So cool. Hello to PJ as well. So happy to see you, Nicole, as well. Nicole McKenna. Thank you all for showing up today. Thank you for connecting with me here. Let's go ahead and get into the spirit messages of this week. We've got August 4th to August 11th that we're reviewing today. And I'm going to get right into it with the spirit messages that I've acquired for this week from my own meditations and my own connection to my spirit guides and the energy that we feel. So the first message is something that we were already preparing for that came from our spirit messages at the beginning of the year with the annual reading that we did for each month of the year in 2019. We're in a new month, we're in August, and the card that we pulled at the annual card reading was answered prayers for August. So we are moving into answered prayers, meaning we are ready for abundance. We are ready for the manifestations that we desire to completely come to fruition, to move forward into a physical representation of our dreams and goals, a physical essence of our visualizations that we have been focusing so deeply on and so adamantly on. And the ways in which we have disciplined ourselves over the last several months has also allowed for those manifestations, those visualizations, that faith, that sense of security that we have been building on in that faith and trust in our manifestations is really truly allowing us to feel grounded and supported and to start to see our answered prayers coming forth. So exciting. So prepare for the answered prayers and prepare for them to answer themselves through signs and synchronicities. Pay close attention to signs and synchronicities this week. So important for you to notice certain numbers that keep showing up. What do those numbers mean? Look up the spiritual significance of those numbers. We know that 8 is showing up a lot this week with the 8-8 Lionsgate portal. We're also feeling a ton of 4s with that 8 energy because it is a division of 8. So we're feeling a lot of those energies culminating and showing us signs and synchronicities. 555, Hedwig says, which is another very close number to 8 in meaning. 555 means positive change, and 888 means positive change with abundance and prosperity and courage. And so there's a lot of synchronicity with those numbers as well. So just notice the signs. Notice that you become, you end up walking into the right place at the right time. Notice when your environment starts to show you different signs and synchronicities. When I traveled to Florida this week, I was seeing tons of signs and synchronicities in animal life, connections with different animals and animal spirits showing up for me and showing their energy to me in very deep and profound ways. I got to see a sea turtle laying her eggs and creating her nest, which was a very rare vision to see, a very rare experience to have, especially because the hatching and laying season for the sea turtles in Florida it's ended. And so I got to see a late mother hatch and lay her eggs, which was really beautiful. I get to walk right up on her. So really, really strong symbolism there. Sea turtles represent an essence of being able to take a break from a busy lifestyle and schedule and retreat and relax and know when to move fast and when to slow down. So that may be a nice message for you all to tap into as well. I saw tons of butterflies, which means transformation, positive transformation and movement forward, elevating into our gifts and our divine essence, our purest positive potential. Also saw the cardinal birds, which are really great at feeling courageous and productive as well. determined and focused. Lots of energy there for abundance as well. So just pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that you all get. I'm sure that you're getting different signs and synchronicities on your own path. Feel free to share them below, and feel free to share what you feel the meanings of them are, because that's going to help us as a community really collectively tap into all of the signs and synchronicities that we're having as a collective, and help us notice the ones in our own personal life as we move forward in this week full of signs and synchronicities. Now, it's also important to step into your role of confidence this week. We talked about courage and bravery and self-acceptance last week. We talked about playfulness and outgoing energy with the Leo new moon. And we're feeling an intensity of the Leo energy with the Lionsgate portal next week, or this week, I'm sorry, 8/8 on Thursday. And so we're feeling this essence of vibrance in our courageous energy, which means that we are feeling more confident than we ever have. And it's time for us to really revel in that confidence and allow it to be a part of our movement in a positive, abundant, prosperous, and answered prayers timeline. So lots of energy there. Feeling into your confidence is all about your self-acceptance. So this weekend, noticing where you feel like you aren't accepting yourself fully. Are you not accepting your physical body? Are you not accepting your emotions? Are you not accepting your logic and your mind and your decision making? Are you having a hard time truly having faith in yourself and in your purest positive potential? Are you accepting even your shadow? Noticing the parts of you that are not always the most light parts of you? And are you finding ways to accept that and harness a balance so that you can feel more capable and more in control of presenting yourself in the ways that you desire for the amplification of your abundance? These are important questions to ask yourself this week, and these are incredibly important things to focus on for the Lionsgate portal, which I'll talk to you about in just a little bit. But we want to really move forward in setting new goals and recognizing that we are rebirthing in a lot of ways. This is our time to step into our spiritual growth, allowing our spiritual body to gain life force energy with self-reflection, confidence, self-acceptance, and movement courageously forward into new energies and new timelines. So let's just see how you guys are all doing with these signs and synchronicities. Everybody's feeling good. Josie's here. Hello, Josie. Linda is here this morning. She says, as I awoke, a dream about me sliding down a hill, unable to stop until I was face to face with a horse. Tons of compassion from this horse towards me as I continued to slide further down to 3 more horses getting tangled at their legs. They were careful not to step on me. Interesting. So very, very deep dream. We can do a dream interpretation on that later, Linda, if you're interested. I do that as well. But lots of signs and synchronicities, and I'm so sure that that horse energy is there to show you new messages and light. I'm not sure the spiritual significance of a horse, but if anybody wants to write it down, feel free if you know it. Usually I just check the lovely Google and find the resources for that, just to know, because it's impossible to remember all the spirit messages for every animal totem. So Google's a great resource for that. So I encourage you to look that up. That can be really, really useful, okay? Also, Simple Goddess said, I lost and released a very close friend. It's been very difficult. It wasn't sure if I could make it without him. Just then a beautiful butterfly landed on my chair with me. Wow, how beautiful is that? Such a beautiful sign of transformation, of peace, of love, of new life and rebirth as well. Gorgeous, gorgeous symbolism there, and a great validation that you are strong and that you are capable of moving on, and knowing that your friend is not lost, that they are there with you still connected to you. Any loved ones that you have lost, they are here with you. They are just positively transformed into a new vibration, a new dimension of existence, but they are still absolutely here with you from the spirit world. And you can tap into the meditation that I posted on the playlist. It is a honor your loved ones who have passed meditation on the playlist on my YouTube channel. So check that out, and that may help you as well process some of that loss and know that it isn't a loss. It is just simply a transformation of light from that body into another spiritual form, okay? I love you all, and I understand how that can be so hard to deal with, but know that I am here to send you love through any loss or any shift in energy that you feel like you've overcome recently. And as you step into your role of confidence, we're also feeling that some people may be intimidated by you this week. So keep your intention pure, and then you will have nothing to need to change in your expression of yourself. So knowing that with that sense of confidence, that sense of courageousness, that bold energy of the Lionsgate approaching and of Leo, we are feeling some people may be intimidated by you, okay? And you may be intimidated by others, recognizing how others step into their role of confidence and into their courageous energy. So notice that everybody around you, including yourself, are being affected by this Lionsgate, whether they are conscious of it or not. And so usually when they're unconscious of it, it can seem a little imbalanced. You may run into some overly egoic people or narcissistic energy. And so know that that is part of the Lionsgate portal doing its work. And on the people that are less conscious or a little bit imbalanced, you will notice how that energy is affecting them. And then because of your awareness with this Lionsgate, you'll be able to more accurately navigate and respond to that energy, knowing where it's coming from. Also allowing you to not take it too seriously, to have a playful attitude, and to be outgoing in your expression of yourself, regardless of any of that energy, so that you can feel confident and self-acceptance of who you are and how you are presenting in your Lionsgate portal energy and activations. So just be true to you, have pure intentions. Make sure if you do feel any sense of intimidation, either from others or by others, that you are able to tap into your pure intentions and making sure that your intentions toward the communication you're having or action that you're displaying is out of love and light and positivity. And as long as it is, then just allow yourself to pass on and move on from any of the intimidation that they might have been projecting upon you, knowing that it's just a sign of that Lionsgate energy activating within you. Now, I also wrote down a really cool journal entry this morning that was just feeling very significant to the spirit messages today. So I'm going to read it out loud for you all real quick. It says, 4 days until the Lionsgate portal. My voice is rebirthing from the activations received this week. I am enjoying the ability to observe more than I speak. This is something familiar to the lions. The ability to watch, stalk, study its environment before pouncing on new opportunity. And the lions roar. Oh, the lions roar. When do they roar? They roar to tell lions where they are, to show their location. They roar to show how big they are through intimidation and pride. They roar to warn other lions outside of their pride, outside of their tribe, to stay away, to set boundaries. And then they also roar before sunrise and before sunset, when the sun rises and the sun sets, when it wakes up and when it goes to sleep, as a ritual of their own active energy. This is when the lions roar, and this is when we are activated in our expression of our throat chakra. And so with this week and that journal entry, the main message that I received from it is that we are rebirthing in our throat chakra. Any of you who have had any throat chakra issues, any throat chakra imbalances of last week or throughout life in any way, you are being called to balance your throat chakra. Some of you may be encouraged not to speak as much like I have been. I lost my voice after coming back from Florida, so I took a couple of days to not speak, and it felt really good and refreshing. And I'm going to continue nursing my throat chakra to make sure that the balance is there. This is really important because, like the lions roar, there is a time to speak and there's a time not to. The lions roar, they don't roar all the time. They are already intimidating. They are already confident. They are already self-accepting, and they are already strong in their truth and in their perceptions and then in their energy, that they don't always need to express or explain themselves or speak or let themselves be known in those powerful ways unless absolutely necessary. And this is where we're at right now as well, where our energy, our auras, are speaking for themselves. We don't need to do so much actual physical speaking. We need to allow our energy, our pride, our confidence, our Lionsgate activation and essence to speak for itself and to help us intuit when the best time is to speak and when it's time for us to just observe and stand back and allow our presence to be that voice. So let yourself notice how that resonates to you and how you can implement more of that balance of the throat chakra in your life. And maybe you're one that doesn't speak that much, and it's time for you to roar. It's time for you to set boundaries with people outside of your tribe that are trying to infiltrate your energy. It may be time for you to really stand up and show how big you are and how strong you are to those who have tried to tell you you weren't. Whatever it is for you, whatever this resonates for you, trust that intuition and use this as an opportunity to rebirth your throat chakra, your energy, your confidence, and your complete essence in this Lionsgate portal. So moving from that, lions roar only when threatened. They roar when they're threatened, but they also roar when they awaken and when they go to sleep, right? So there's this energy of knowing when that time and place is and honoring it fully. So observe more than speak to find balance here is what the main message is on this, and not to give your power away. We talked a couple weeks ago about conserving your energy, not giving your power away, and using your voice, speaking hours and hours to someone about something that they're going through that they just don't seem to be absorbing or integrating the advice you're giving them is going to be giving your power away, right? Use that lion's example. Set the boundaries, but don't over-explain the boundaries. Set the energy and parameters of how you are and who you are, and then let that energy speak for itself. Don't go into too much over-explaining or over-giving of your energy. If people aren't responding to your intentions or what you desire or what you're asking of them, then move away. Distance yourself and move on. Know that your strength and your power is capable of doing so, and that your independence is strong in that. We cleared a lot of codependence last week and the week before, so we really are moving into that sense of independence in that lion's energy. And then also self-acceptance in all forms, like we talked about. This is the last spirit message that I have for you all. Self-acceptance in all forms, the mind, body, and spirit, the light and the shadow. All of this self-acceptance will bring you activations of abundance, joy, and passion from Lyra, the constellation of the lion beings, and the Sirius energy as well that is connected to Lyra, and the Sirius star energy of the Lionsgate, which is very much what we're getting into now, the Lionsgate portal. So let's talk a little bit about it here. So before we get into astrology, I just want to talk about the Lionsgate portal. This is a huge deal. Okay, this is a huge deal. The Lionsgate portal is on 8/8. It's on Thursday. It actually started on July, I like to say July 23rd. A lot of people are saying July 26th. The reason why I say July 23rd is because, like we talked about last week or the week before, whenever July 23rd was, I think it was last week. Oh no, it was the week before. So 2 weeks ago when we talked about the 23rd, I talked to you about the Dogons and the Nomos, and the Dogon tribe receiving information from the Nomos, the Sirius star beings that came down from Sirius when the Sirius star rose with the sun on July 23rd and illuminated the horizon of the Dogon tribe in West Africa with this beautiful red glow. And that was the sign of the new galactic year beginning, the galactic year from Sirius, the Sothic calendar, Sothic, if you want to research it. And that allows the gateway of energy and the gateway of the Leo constellation and the gateway of the Sirius constellation to open up as Sirius aligns with the Leo constellation and rises with the sun. Sirius, the Sirius star, is known as the spiritual sun. Our physical sun, our earth sun, is our sun for our physical bodies, but the star Sirius is the sun for our spiritual bodies, allowing us to be illuminated in higher consciousness, higher vibration, and new awareness of our spiritual essence and spiritual growth. And so with 7/23 opening the Lionsgate portal, and the August 12th being the last day of the Lionsgate portal, we will be feeling the peak of the Lionsgate portal on 8/8, when those 8s are so strong and that energy is potent of courage, confidence, and positive movement forward with that 8 numerological meaning. So with this, the Sirius star rises, the sun moves into Leo. The Sirius is our spiritual sun, so it illuminates our spiritual essence. And Sirius star lives in Cancer, so it also opens our hearts and allows us to connect even deeper to our emotional bodies. So that is why we've been feeling extra emotional, extra connected to our emotions. And now we're moving into more of the strength from that awareness, the confidence and self-acceptance from that awareness, and the bravery to move forward in this new rebirth of our spiritual actions, emotions, and truths. This gives us a new scope, igniting our life in all spiritual ways. This is a really strong energy to tap into our purest positive potential, our energy for abundance, prosperity, love, passion, playfulness, social exchange, and interaction, allowing us to feel like leaders, the leaders that we are, observing and standing strong in our self-acceptance by knowing when it's time to speak and when it's time to be that regal lion that we talked about last week and observe and stand strong in that energy. So that's the Lionsgate. I'm going to talk more about it on Wednesday, this Wednesday, for the Lionsgate portal energy activating on Thursday. So for my Woke Wednesday segment on Instagram at readingsbyrissa, I'll be talking even more about the Lionsgate. So prepare for that. Make sure you follow me at readingsbyrissa as well so that you can tap into that and see all of the videos that I post daily after these readings to integrate even more of the energy that we speak about. Let's see how you all are feeling towards these energies. Nicole says, interesting, I had a sore throat earlier this week. Simple Goddess said my throat chakra has been having a lot of trouble, so thank you for that. Yes, throat chakra advice is very welcome, Hedwig says. Linda says, wow, I got a sweet wave of emotion with your answers, Hedwig and Rissa. Thank you. Wonderful, wonderful. So lots of this energy really building with the throat chakra energy. So ways to balance your throat chakra is to find different colors of crystals that can help. This is a really good throat chakra balancer. It's got the turquoise color of the throat chakra. So if you have any crystals of this type of color or energy, then you want to place it on your throat chakra. You can kind of roll it around on there, rest your throat chakra, drink lots of teas. There are teas for throat chakra healing and certain herbs for that. I don't know them off the top of my head, but you can research them. Just type in Google tea that is good for throat chakra healing or throat chakra activation, and that will help you with getting some herbs and some teas that will help with communication. If you know that you have an overactive throat chakra, meaning that you're constantly talking or over explaining yourself, then make sure to do something that's calming on the throat chakra. Chamomile tea is a great calming tea. Lavender is a great calming essential oil, allowing yourself to feel into certain calming energies to move onto the throat chakra to assist. You can also listen to solfeggio tone frequencies for the throat chakra. So you can type in any throat chakra meditations or throat chakra tones that will help to balance that as well. Super important. And also journaling. Journaling is a great way to kind of balance any overactive throat chakras by, instead of going straight into a full speech or speaking or explanation of your energy or emotions, go straight to your journal and write it out. Allow yourself to process your energy and your expression through journal entry first. And then after you read that back, you can really differentiate what is necessary to say and what is not necessary to say to whoever you're speaking to. So those can be really great ways to calm the throat chakra and help with a rebalancing and rebirthing of the throat chakra with this Lionsgate portal, because that's what I'm feeling for this specific Lionsgate portal this year in 2019 is a lot of throat chakra balancing for a lot of people, okay? So really tapping into that. It also includes tapping into your true heart's desire, making sure that you're expressing your true heart's desire fully and clearly and gracefully. That's a big throat chakra thing. Also, judgments and addictions are a throat chakra thing. So if you feel like you've been over judgmental towards yourself or others, or if you feel like you've had some addictive qualities and behaviors pop up for you in your life, the throat chakra is also in charge of that. So focusing on balance of your throat chakra and harmonizing and cleansing and clearing and calming your throat chakra will assist in clearing any of those overly judgment activities or expressions or overly addictive behaviors, okay? So let's go ahead and move into now the astrology of this week. Tapping into the astrology, some of the highlights of astrology are Wednesday, the day before the Lionsgate portal, August 7th. It's important for the day before the Lionsgate portal's peak to go within, to find retreat, to find silence, rest your throat chakra, allow yourself to do more observing than speaking, observing more than acting, and really tapping into your inner being and your inner voice. This is going to allow you to feel optimism, bliss, and strength and balance in your own being so that you really know through your heart center opening, you are prepared for the activations to be received from the Lionsgate portal. Now, this is going to bring you in touch with your inner light as well, since the sun is trine Jupiter on that day, August 7th, which is going to expand your joy, your luck, your abundance, and your light within. This is going to give you even more energy to tap into and to amplify from with the Lionsgate portal, which is on Thursday, August 8th. And that Lionsgate portal is a beautiful day, like we just talked about. The 8th is a infinity number. And so with that number 8, we are tapping into our infinite abundance. We're tapping into our infinite courage and confidence. We're tapping into our infinite connection to Sirius star system. And we're overcoming obstacles through our infinite strength and our ability to overcome always, whatever the universe brings our way. We're increasing abundance and leadership through leadership qualities. We're setting new goals for wealth, health, and strength. Venus also trines Jupiter on the 8th, so we're feeling another deep Jupiter activation here with expansion in our love center through Venus, our expansion in love of family, love of friends, love of partners and relationships, and love of self. Feeling prosperity in our passion as well. Healing in love, and finding harmony and love also on the Lionsgate portal. This is going to be a great time to invest with time, money, and energy into what you love. So know that with the Lionsgate portal peak on the 8th, that this is an awesome time to truly put your energy, your time, your money, your love into what you truly know you need for your expansion of self and what brings you joy, what brings you happiness. Following your joy and happiness is essential to manifestation. You are going to have a hard time manifesting things if you start taking things too seriously or start putting all of your energy into the structure and the development of your manifestations instead of the fun and the excitement and the passion behind those manifestations as well. They have to be balanced. They have to have both. So make sure that you're investing in your joy just as much as you are in your goals and dreams and abundance and expectations for such. Then on Sunday, August 11th, is the last of the astrological big milestones for this week. August 11th is a powerful day. The 11th symbolizing balance, unity, and connection. The actual date, August 11th, 2019, reduces to 22, which reduces to 4. So we've got that powerful 22, that powerful number 11, and that powerful 4, connecting us to our higher self, to our angels, our guides, and connecting us to our unification and unity within. Our unity of duality, our balance of our left and right brain, our balance of our masculine and feminine energy. We've got a ton of that energy here for us to find divine activation. And it's going to be all great for manifestation because balance is essential for manifestation. So using the energy of going within on the 7th, activating new goals and new sights for yourself, new dreams and new leadership in the Lionsgate, and then Sunday anchoring it in with our intuition, our balance, our unity, our peace, and all of the manifestations being brought into fruition from that beautiful cycle of energy this week. Jupiter goes direct on Sunday, August 11th as well, and will be in its full sign in Sagittarius. So we're going to be feeling even more movement forward energy with the new wisdom and joy we've gained in the retrograde that it's been with that extra focus on Jupiter recently. So lots of energy for luck, abundance, joy, and expansion this week, lots of positive energy to tap into. Plus we have all of these answered prayers coming to fruition with the energy we have experienced also. So that is our astrological summary of the energy this week. And we've talked about the Lionsgate, we've talked about the spirit messages. Hopefully that gave you all a great full scope of energy. Let's go ahead and tap into some cards, some energy of spirit messages. I've got our beautiful galactic heritage cards that I just got last couple weeks ago. And so we're going to tap into that for the Lionsgate card. So I will pull a Lionsgate card. But first, let's go ahead and take a couple of deep breaths. And then we'll pull a couple of cards for this week from the angel deck. So let's get nice and comfortable, nice and calm. And as a collective, all of us here, those who are joining live, those who are not, those who are watching later, let's all take a nice deep breath in. And exhale to relax, releasing any tension, relaxing into our inner being, our inner light with another deep breath in, illuminating with the sun of Sirius onto our spiritual energy. And exhaling, feeling that spiritual sun of Sirius illuminating our spiritual growth with the exhale. And another deep breath in, expanding and welcoming in all the messages from Spirit for this week's energy. With a big exhale to relax into our confidence, courage, and self-acceptance of the energy we are walking into here and now. As we pull a card from the Angels of Atlantis deck, beautiful card deck to bring in some energy from the stars with angelic guidance. Knowing that as above, so below, we are connected to the angels, the guides, and our higher self for the beginning of the week. All right, middle of the week, I'm going to go ahead and pull a Galactic Heritage card since we have the Lionsgate at the middle of the week on Thursday. Feeling into any messages from our galactic guides in relevance to the middle of the week energy of this week, as well as the Lionsgate portal. Beautiful. And I'm also going to go ahead and pull the Lionsgate portal card specifically, just for another reference here from the beautiful galactic heritage deck that we got. And finally, Spirit Messages deck. I'm getting all my cards all over the place. Spirit Messages deck for the end of the week, feeling into what our Spirit wants us to focus on at the end of the week to help us navigate and fully manifest our answered prayers for this week. All right, you guys, such a great energy. We had this card last week, but we had it in the middle of the week. So the card Serenity from Archangel Shamael letting us know that we are continuing a sense of serenity into this week, that we've really earned serenity, especially from all the energy we felt in July, all the emotional roller coasters, the eclipses, the moon energies, intense energies of last month. We are getting more serenity from this week so that we can tap into our calm, tap into our observance, our energy of going within, our ability to reflect and retreat with that Lionsgate portal of spiritual awareness and acknowledgement. So finding peace, finding and chasing your joy, and allowing yourself to accept peace into your life in the beginning of the week, right now, right here, accepting serenity into your life, allowing it to be, knowing that you deserve it, knowing that you've earned it. And even if you're not where you want to be in your life right now, or there's things that you still need to accomplish or still want to overcome or heal from or activate in your life, serenity is still important to have. If you are not peaceful within, if you aren't in a peaceful environment, or if you're not creating a peaceful perspective on your life, it's going to be hard to move through anything. So allow yourself to find peace and accept serenity into your life. This is a lot of crown chakra energy as well. So for all of those overthinkers out there, those people that are just stressing and worrying and trying to overanalyze everything, take some time, Find serenity in the mind and in the crown chakra. Welcome in that peace and call on Archangel Shamael to assist you in finding peace so that you can make clearer decisions, more balanced decisions, and more peaceful, calming energy into your life will be activated in that way. Okay, the middle of the week cards, beautiful energy here, calling our parts home from Sirius. This is so perfect for this Lionsgate portal, so essential for the energy that we're feeling. Sirius star is rising. We've felt it since the 23rd, and we are feeling it this week even more with the peak of the Lionsgate portal, and we are calling our parts home, the parts of ourselves that are connected to the stars, the parts of ourselves that are connected to the galaxies, the parts of ourselves that are connected to Sirius star system and the Sirius as our spiritual sun, the parts of us that have even been drained over the last year or years from others, people who have taken us apart, or experiences that have separated us from ourselves, things that we have experienced that have pulled energy from us in any way. We're calling all of our parts home with the energy of Sirius and its support. So call your parts home, call your power home, call your grace, your passion, your playfulness, your love, your prosperity, your abundance. Call it all home to you now through the heart space. Breathe it in, draw it in with love, and feel those aspects of yourself, making you whole again, and bringing you home. We also have this beautiful energy as another activator of the Lionsgate energy from the Pleiades. Card number 66, what a great card. Love my 6 numbers, all about creation and manifestation with positive intention. And this is telling us to share our cultural ideals. Sharing cultural ideals is all about knowing how to express yourself in a graceful way, how to express for the purpose of sharing cultural ideals, sharing those purest positive potentials of what you see in your life, sharing those activations of love, those beliefs, those faith in your answered prayers, allowing you to talk about your answered prayers, talk about the prayers that you're asking for, and let that be part of your sharing of cultural ideals. What do you want for the world? What do you want for yourself? Set new goals, set new intentions with this Lionsgate portal, and allow that to be part of your new cultural ideals. And taking energy from the Pleiades as an example, allowing us to recognize that the Pleiades are very connected to their emotional center, their emotional bodies and their heart space. They're nurturing, they're loving, they're compassionate, and they are faithful. So using that as part of our ability to see how the Pleiadians are sharing their cultural ideals with us and their intentions for our love and our peace and our passion to be ignited with this beautiful Lionsgate portal that's opening up on the 8th. So tapping into that as well. Calling our parts home, sharing cultural ideals, and we have Serenity. The last card for the weekend, for this week of 8/4 to 8/11, is take a moment. Take a moment. This is about allowing yourself to find retreat, inner connection, allowing yourself to just take a break. Know that it's okay to slow down a little bit, just like the sea turtles, knowing it's okay to stop and rest. It's so important to take a moment. The card itself says, now is not the time to rush into the decisions you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause, quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. So ask through the Lionsgate, ask your higher self what you need to know before you move forward. Ask yourself, ask your guides, ask spirit, ask source to show you signs and synchronicities, to lead you and show you the way. That is what we're moving into. Complete trust in our ability to connect with our higher self, connect to our higher consciousness and our spirit guides. Take a moment, breathe, feel into the love and playfulness of this world and of this life, and connect to your truth through this Lionsgate energy. I love you so much. We have tons of exciting energy to tap into this week, and I'm so excited to tap into it with you. I'm still doing the combo special reading if you're interested in tapping in deeper to your galactic energy, your cosmic self. I do cosmic connection readings to connect you to your galactic guides. Also, I do mediumship if you're looking to connect with a passed on loved one. I also do past life readings to help you understand who you were before this life and why it's relevant and prevalent to you knowing that now, and how it can help you shape your life now and move forward. This combo special reading that I'm offering allows you to pick one of those specialty readings, as well as a general reading on work, love, family life, or spiritual growth, an intuitive counseling, or an intuitive mentoring of your choice. So you get to pick one of each of those options and combine them for a beautiful combo session for a really, really affordable price. So message me for details, readingsbyrissa at gmail.com or at readingsbyrissa on Instagram. And another quick announcement that I have for you, and it's a big one, you guys, it's huge. I am so excited to announce that I am taking some luminaries with me to Belize, to Kozakal, Belize. We are going to tap into ancient Mayan lands. We are going to tap into the jungle energy, the beautiful energy of waterfalls, of nature, of animal and wildlife, of spiritual and galactic energy of the stars, a very, very activated and energetically aligned retreat and resort in the center of Belize, in this beautiful resort called Serenity, Calm, Unity, Belize. And we are going to be tapping into that energy. Serenity, unity, and calm right in the heart of Belize. So if you'd like to travel to Belize with me, we are going in October 26th to November 1st, and it's an entire retreat that I have designed myself with all of the information that I know, all of the intuitive abundance that I have for you, and all of the intuitive development mentoring that I have for you as well will be available to you at this retreat. And it is on October 26th to November 1st, which means that we are going to be there for the thinning of the veil, which is exactly what this retreat is called. This retreat is called Thinning of the Veil. Why? Because it's the week of Halloween. It's the week when the veil is the thinnest between spirit and physical energy. And so we are going to be tapping into this ancient Mayan land in Belize and the cosmic connection of the stars. The owner of the retreat, Nis, is amazing, and she talks about how activated the land is here at this resort, and it is a treehouse resort right in the middle of this beautiful space in the jungle, this calm, serene opportunity for you to activate into your gifts. I'm going to be teaching you how to develop your intuition through several workshop classes throughout the week. We're also going to be talking about how to connect to your cosmic connections and galactic guides, and I'll be showing you how. And we're also going to do our very own channel and chill event on Halloween night with a beautiful cacao ceremony. We're also going to be doing a new moon ceremony at the beginning of the week, tapping into all of that energy. So we've got tons of things planned for this retreat. The prices and rates are available on the Serenity Retreat Belize website. I will post that on the community page and in the description of this video so that you can tap into all of this energy with me. There is a discount for the first month of signing up to this retreat. So if you sign up before September 1st, then you will get a 10% discount on the rates for the retreat, and it's going to be amazing. So if you're interested in that, definitely check out the link that I'm going to post in the description of this video, and also check out the community page. I'll be posting the information there as well on this channel, this YouTube channel. And if for some reason you're not able to see it in time, or you just want to get ahead of it right away, then message me, readingsbyrissa at gmail.com, and I'll send you all of the information to sign up for this beautiful retreat this October 26th to November 1st. I'm going to be talking about it throughout the next couple of months because it's so exciting, and this is a huge deal for me, you guys. This is my first retreat out of the country where I'll be able to tap into beautiful energy outside of the States, where we'll be able to really go to somewhere special to activate some deep spiritual awareness and enlightenment and growth. And this is a huge deal for me. Like I said, it's my first retreat, so please feel free to share this information with anybody you think that is interested. It is a big deal for me, and I truly appreciate your support on it. This is not going to be the first retreat. It is the first of many. And so we are going to continue building more energy for these retreats as we go forth. But our first stop is Belize, and it's a perfect spot to tap in. So if you're definitely wanting some time to reflect, some time to tap into spiritual growth for yourself, some time to really self-care and self-love, to take the opportunity to give yourself the retreat that you deserve. Give yourself the break. Remember, take a moment for yourself and give yourself some time to tap into your spirit in ways that you never have before. I'm going to be right there with you in Belize, and I will see you there. So check it out. Message me for more details, but I will be posting the link right away as soon as I upload this video. So just give me about 20 minutes or so. This video will be uploaded fully, and I'll be able to add that information to the description. My words are scrambling because I've been talking. My throat chakra needs rest again, so I'm going to let it go. I love you all so much. I hope to see you in Belize, and thank you so much for joining me here on this weekly reading. Make sure to share this reading with anybody that you think needs this guidance, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and comment below. I love you so much. Have a wonderful day. It's been a blessing and a great experience to talk to you all. I see Linda wants to go to Belize. Yes, Simple Goddess is very exciting. Yes, Belize sounds beautiful. It is beautiful. Wait till you see the website. I'm going to post it. You guys are going to read the description and you're going to be like, whoa, I can't even believe it. The description just has all of the information that you need and all of this exciting details about this Belize resort. So I will see you there, and I will see you next week for another weekly reading, 1:11 p.m. Central Time, right here. And actually, I'm going to be in Atlanta next week, so I won't be right here, but I will be here for you at 1:11 p.m. Central Time next Sunday for a new weekly reading. I love you so much. Peace.